Hey crypto family, so I'm just going to do a live stream today and basically it's going to talk about what's been going on with Binance, kind of their maintenance issues, and then some stuff going on with MyEtherDelta and the government shutdown, and then a couple other topics I want to talk about. So I'm going to start this live stream in about 3 minutes and wait for some people to get in here, and then we'll go and get started. Hey Marcos, what's going on, man? Good to have you here. We're just going to give it about 2 minutes, and then we'll go and start this live stream. Hey, and I'm sure some more people are going to get in here, so hopefully we get a little bit better audience. But I know right now in the United States, it's about 2 in the morning here, so not too many people up. So I'm sure most of this live stream is going to be from people overseas. Hey, my official, what's going on, man? Good to have you here. Again, about a minute and a half, and then we'll start going over this live stream. Hey, Maximus, good to have you too. Some familiar faces in here. I'll go ahead and make you a moderator as well. Yeah, Binance has been offline for everyone right now. So I'm just going to talk about that and exactly, what's going on with them and just some stuff flying around. So, okay, Marcos, California. That's right. They're a couple hours behind me. I'm on the Central Standard Time, so it's about 2:18 in the morning over here. Hey, my official. Yeah, I noticed that was his same name from his Twitch stream. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good to have both y'all in here. So about 30 more seconds, and then we'll get this live stream started. Yeah, Chris, I can actually mod people on YouTube. So basically, people in the chat who support the channel and everything, and are engaging in the chat. I'll make a moderators, kind of spread the positivity, and kind of grow the community. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So basically, the overview today of the market. It seems like Bitcoin right now is kind of hovering around that $8,000 level. So it seems like that's been its sweet spot the past couple of days, which, it's better than it going down. So it looks like we're just finding some consolidation right now. But right now, Bitcoin's 8,000. We have Ethereum at $808, about down 1%. We have Ripple, 78 cents. We have Bitcoin Cash, actually. That's been rising a lot, up 26%. And one of the reasons that Bitcoin Cash has been rising, I believe it was on, a show called InfoWars, but yeah, Roger Ver was on there and he was talking about Bitcoin Cash, and he's a big proponent of it and he promotes it a lot. So I believe it got that interview pretty much, it went to millions of people. So a lot of people saw it and they started buying Bitcoin Cash. So it's kind of the reason for that rise. Cardano, it's at 35 cents. Litecoin, $143. Neo, 110. Kind of more stable. Stellar's at 35 cents, EOS 833, and then IOTA at 174. So again, it looks like we're most likely consolidating right now, and a lot of these coins, a couple again are going higher than others. I know Lisk is actually up 7%. They have a rebranding soon, February 20th, and then a couple other Bitcoin like Bitcoin Gold, it's up 25%. So not sure why that's up, but again, mostly neutral tonight or today. And so we'll see what happens with that. Just looking at Bitcoin right now, you can see right now it's on Bittrex. It's at about $7,900. And again, you know, around that $8,000 seems to be that support level. And looking from there, the next big support is at about 7,500 right here when it bounced. So again, look for that if it does, you know, keep declining from here. But if not, then again, we're going to look at about that $8,300 level, which is previous resistance. And then if it can overcome that, looking at about 8,600, and then from there, you know, reaching this $9,500 level. Previously, I drew this inverse head and shoulders pattern. It's working great, and that's a bullish signal for those who don't know. Looking on the 4-hour chart, we can kind of see an inverse head and shoulders on here as well. Kind of have the left shoulder right here. You have, you know, the head right here, and then possibly another right shoulder forming down here if it falls a little more, and then, you know, looking for some upside there again to test this previous level here on this left shoulder about $9,500. So that could be our next target that we're looking for. So, but Marcos says, what is a moderator and what do they do? So Marcos, basically moderators, everyone with a wrench. You have the ability to either, you know, ban people or mute them. If you see someone in the chat that's, you know, either basically just talking mess, spamming the chat, you have the ability to ban them or to put them in timeout where they can't type anything for 300 seconds. So I kind of use that as a way to, you know, keep the chat clean and just, you know, keep all those spammers and everyone out. So it just, you know, people who I respect and stuff and who always support the channel and everything, you know, I give them moderator status and kind of, you know, it's kind of like a little community here. So, and Crypto Space Media, what's going on, man? Good to have you here. But with that, so with Bitcoin, let's go ahead and talk about a couple things right now. So Binance is, you know, one of the big things I want to talk about. As you can see, the site right now, it's not loading. I'll go ahead and refresh the page and see if it loads. But if you look on Twitter, you can actually see that they put some updates on their Twitter. Basically says they've been doing some maintenance and basically, you know, to handle more traffic and stuff. And it says it's basically making their systems more secure. So they released some updates here. They're saying, you know, estimated time, we're still looking at 4 a.m. UTC, which that time was over 4 hours ago. Then they provided another update and basically saying, you know, the latest update, which was 2 hours ago, says all of our engines are back online and we are processing data validation for pre-trading at the moment. We hope to have an updated accurate ETA to provide shortly. Thank you again for your patience. We're in the final stages of preparing the exchange for normal operations. So again, you know, hopefully that's all it is, just maintenance, and then the systems will be back up soon. I know there's a lot of FUD being spread that they got hacked. I do not think that that's why they're down. I do think, you know, it is because of maintenance. I mean, you have them communicating with everyone. You have the CEO here. He was communicating with everyone and, you know, he's keeping everyone updated. So again, I mean, you know, it's still not up, so just keep an eye on that. But, you know, hopefully they'll be up in the next couple of hours, because I know some people are panicking and they're, you know, wondering why they're still down. But again, I think, you know, hopefully it's just maintenance and, you know, it's really nothing. So, so we'll look at that, you know, in the future. And definitely, if you're not following them on Twitter, give them a follow so you can stay up to date with their latest news. And Marco says, nice, thanks for my superpower. Hey, no problem, man. And Maximus Gladius says, no, I don't want to lose my Bitcoin in there. Yeah, I don't think you'll lose your Bitcoin. You know, I mean, again, I believe people were monitoring it and there wasn't any transfer of coins outside of their main wallets. So I don't think they were hacked again, but again, hopefully, you know, it's just maintenance and they'll be back up shortly. And, you know, if you do have coins in there and you're still scared to get them out, then you can always, you know, when they reopen, get them transferred out. So, yeah, so hopefully, again, we'll see them come back up in the next couple of hours, but I'll just keep monitoring that. But another thing I wanted to cover was some stuff with MyEtherDelta that I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with, but basically there's another company called MyCrypto, and this was 7 hours ago, and they said, hey all, don't freak out, but we're no longer or sorry, I meant MyEtherWallet. We're no longer at MyEtherWallet. Muse still exists, but we're now MyCrypto. So basically what they're saying here, and you can see MyEtherWallet right now. MyEtherWallet 6 hours ago, they said, at MyEtherWallet, Twitter handle was changed without knowledge or permission of Muse founder. We are investigating the matter and will update everyone shortly. Stay tuned for further updates. So, not sure exactly what's going on here. Apparently, the team, I guess some people from the team like split off, and now they're kind of taking the reins on MyEtherWallet. But again, it's kind of a whole, you know, I mean, you click on this link that they provided, and actually, that's another update. But you click on the link that they provided, and they basically just go over, you know, it's saying that basically how MyEtherWallet led to MyCrypto and all the history of why they're changing. So, kind of not sure what to think of this right now. You know, MyEtherWallet still works if you go onto it, but I would definitely be cautious when using, you know, MyCrypto. Not sure exactly what's going on and why they didn't give an update. They just changed, you know, the Twitter handle right away. So just keep that in mind. You know, I'll probably wait until they give further updates on here exactly what's going on. So again, we'll keep everyone updated with that. But let's see. Marco says that's I'm trying to win your $50 contest to buy a ledger. Yeah, Marcos is talking about basically if any of y'all are subscribed, you know, every 500 subscribers, I'm doing a $100 or $50 Bitcoin and or Litecoin giveaway to 2 random subscribers who just comment with their Bitcoin or Litecoin address on my latest giveaway video. So again, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and then go to my latest video, which is on my homepage, the giveaway video, and just comment with your Bitcoin address there. And once I reach 2,500 subscribers, I'll go ahead and do that giveaway. And Marcos says, do you know any other way to keep your coins offline? Marcos, you know, I know there's Ledger Wallet. I know there's Trezor. That's another one that's comparable to Ledger Wallet. And then other than that, I mean, you can use MyEtherWallet because it is a way like technically off exchanges. Or you can use MetaMask, which is a Google extension. That's another wallet. Or I'm trying to think of any others. Can't think of any others right now. I think Exodus may be another one as well. But yeah, completely offline. Again, it's probably, you know, the Ledger Wallet or the Trezor Wallet. So, and I'm actually going to talk about Ledger Wallet in a minute. There's some news with them. So, and then says Ledger Nano is backordered until March. Let's see. Marco says, yeah, I mean, you just said $100 not going back. Yeah, right. Yeah, $50 to 2 people, so adds up to 100. But yeah, so this again, you know, watch out. You know, MyEtherWallet still works, so just wait until you have a confirmation from them that MyCrypto is the new one to use. But while we're on the topic of Ledger wallets, so actually, this article came out. They posted it February 3rd. This article came out the 7th, though. But it says all Ledger hardware wallets vulnerable to man-in-the-middle attack. So it says here, basically, Ledger hardware wallet that's currently operating in the cryptocurrency market is vulnerable to cyber attacks. The vulnerability was identified by an unknown security researchers in every single hardware wallet that allows cyber criminals to show fraudulent addresses to Ledger users and customers. When funds are requested to these addresses, the cryptocurrency is transferred to the attacker's wallet instead of the user. Needless to say that the user will end up losing their funds. So basically, I guess, you know, the Ledger wallet generates a new wallet address every time that you're transferring coins, and it's kind of like your own secure address. But apparently, if you have malware on your computer, then whenever you try to generate this address, the hacker will actually have his address plugged into there instead, and then you're going to deliver all your coins to the hacker. So it tells you a way to kind of fight this. And it says, this is actually from Ledger's Twitter, and it says, to mitigate the man-in-the-middle attack vector reported here, always verify your receive address on the device's screen by clicking on the monitor button. So again, verify your receive address and make sure it's, you know, they match. So that's just a way to stop the hacker, you know, if you get a different address. Just click on this little monitor button here and just verify your receive address on the device screen. So make sure they both match, and, you know, so you're not sending money to the hacker. So it's just one thing. And, you know, I guess they're not really doing much to fix this right now. It says the CTO of Ledger replies that no fixed change would be done, but they will work on raising public awareness so that users can protect themselves from such attacks. So again, just, you know, double check. And then, I mean, if you don't have malware on your computer, technically you're not at risk, but again, just better be safe than sorry. Always double check. So, and then Dylan says, What's the government shutdown? Dylan, yeah, I'll actually go over that for the U.S. government shutdown that actually happened just a couple hours ago. And I'll explain that in a second. My official says data already does so much for us. Hey, I try to give out the best information possible, and do what I can. And then Maximus says, oh, nice, you can donate money. Yeah, it's so for the super chat, you can, always, donate something. Donations, aren't required at all, and but again, for anyone that wants to donate, there's always super chat there as well. Marco says, whatever you do or copy and paste new address, it can't be overrid the hacker's address. Yeah, so yeah, definitely good advice there, Marcos. So for the government shutdown, basically what happened was Rand Paul, he basically, I guess his vote was like the deciding factor, and Rand Paul, said no, I'm gonna delay this until 12:01 a.m. so that there was actually a government shutdown, and now they're kind of scrambling to reverse that. So you see here, an hour ago, Senate votes to reopen the government, sending budget deal to the House. So I guess it's on the House's desk now to end the government shutdown. But again, that did happen, and it says just in after a midnight government shutdown, the Senate approves a 2-year budget deal. It now moves to the House, where the measure's fate is less certain. So hopefully the House, can agree on a vote, positive vote, so that the government will kind of reverse and not be shut down anymore. But as of now, the U.S. government is shut down, so just keep that in mind. It kind of affected the market a little, but I don't know how much it'll affect the market, to be honest. So just keep that in mind for the future. But another one I want to talk about. So if any of y'all are familiar with DRGN, it was another Ponzi scheme that was promoted after BitConnect. And basically, a lot of people were talking about DRGN, like, oh, this is a new lending platform. And something I found pretty funny is actually DRGN ended up closing their lending platform probably literally like a month or two after they were created. So it says here, this was published February 7th, and it says, important announcement about the DAVR project. And it says, we've carefully analyzed the current situation of the DAVR project, of lending programs, of the cryptocurrency market, and of legal status regarding lending platforms. There's no doubt for us that the DAV value has been negatively affected by our lending program because the crypto environment has dramatically changed recently. We did everything possible to protect our platform and our amazing community. However, DAV went from $180 to 50 cents in 2 days. As a result, we have decided to change our strategy and to end our lending program that has become the only reason why DRGN is decreasing in value. So again, that sounds exactly like BitConnect. They ended their lending platform after like 2 months. So I hope none of y'all got into that. I'm not into Ponzi schemes at all. I don't promote any Ponzi scheme. It's pretty obvious to see which ones are Ponzi schemes. I mean, don't get into any lending platforms, The only thing I'm in is Genesis Mining, which is a cloud mining platform. But, everything else, they're all, all lending platforms are Ponzi schemes, just kind of waiting until, before they shut down. So if you actually look at the DRGN, you can see the price right now. Let's see. Actually, let me go on CoinMarketCap here. The price is 9 cents now. So literally went from $180 on January 15th all the way down to 9 cents. So if that's not scam, I don't know what is. I mean, it's just another exit scam like BitConnect was, and kind of, something a little comical that I hope people didn't jump on this after BitConnect. So, and Maximus Gladius says, oh, new YouTube partnership. Looks like you need 1,000 subs. So, hey, another 1,000 subscribers would be awesome. Definitely looking forward to, at 3,000 subscriber mark. And again, just growing this crypto community together, and definitely, growing as much as I can. So appreciate all of that. Appreciate all of that. And, yeah, Maximus, actually I've had 2,000 subscribers. So, yeah, definitely over that subscriber mark. But, yeah, so that's with DRGN. I just wanted to bring that up. But, And then I'm trying to think of other stuff. Some more. Oh yeah. So a couple other things I want to talk about. So the European banks could soon hold Bitcoin, admits ECB president. So this is some very positive news. And it says the president of the European Central Bank has publicly stated that European banks could hold positions in Bitcoin after developments such as Bitcoin futures contracts listing by U.S. exchanges. It says, while delivering the opening statement and closing remarks at the European Parliament meeting this week, European Central Bank President Mario Draghi weighed in on the topic of cryptocurrencies. And basically they say here, it says, recent developments such as the listing of Bitcoin futures contracts by the U.S. exchanges could lead European banks to hold positions in Bitcoin, and therefore we will certainly look at that. So this is amazing news. It's more positive news for cryptocurrencies, and again, the United States leads, and then other people follow. So it's great to see, other countries really jumping on the bandwagon here, and really, starting to invest in cryptocurrencies, and just because they see that as a lot of people want to invest in them, and just this is just more avenues to do that. So I thought this was great news and just shows more adoption in that. Let's see. Faisal says, what is going on with Mew? Sorry if you already talked about it. I just joined. Hey Faisal, what's going on, man? Good to have you here. So basically what I was talking about with MyEtherWallet was this other company called MyCrypto, which I guess is an extension of them. I've never heard of it, but 7 hours ago they posted, hey all, don't freak out, but we're no longer at MyEtherWallet. Mew still exists, but we're now MyCrypto. And then if you click on this MyEtherWallet link here, it says MyEtherWallet Twitter handle was changed without knowledge or permission of Mew's founder. We are investigating the matter and will update everyone shortly. Stay tuned for further updates. So apparently what happened was, 77,000 followers here. This was MyEtherWallet's Twitter account. And then someone got on there, changed it to MyCrypto, and now it's no longer MyEtherWallet, but MyEtherWallet has an account now. And, I followed them and they have 826 followers. So I don't know what's going on here. Basically, they say some people on the team, did it without their permission. I don't know if, what's going on, if this is legit or not. But basically, MyEtherWallet still works. So I'm just going to keep using them, until otherwise, I see a reason otherwise. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. So I just wanted to cover that and keep everyone aware. And, I'm sure MyCrypto is fine. But again, just until there's clarification on what exactly happened, kind of weary about it. So hope that cleared that up. And then another news article I wanted to mention. So it says Bitcoin reached its bottom as crypto funds beat hedge funds, says digital currency investor. So pretty much here, this guy was, he's a hedge fund manager, and it says, there's such an institutional appetite to get exposure to cryptocurrency and crypto hedge funds, says Pantera Capital CEO Dan Moorhead. So that's this guy right here. It says returns on Pantera's cryptocurrency hedge fund are 22,000% since its inception in 2013. Bitcoin should surge in the next couple of weeks, Moorhead says. So this guy invested in cryptocurrencies, his fund, whenever on the year 2013. And that's when Bitcoin's price was around $72. So this guy has made amazing returns with his hedge fund. And, he's a big believer in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And basically, he says that, there's still a ton of demand for cryptocurrencies. And, he really sees the potential for it. And the news guy that's talking to him on CNBC's Fast Money, the news guy is saying, oh, well, Bitcoin dropped all this amount. Are you scared? And pretty much what this guy says is, no, historically, cryptocurrencies have dropped, 60, 70% every year. And he says, while past performance isn't indicative of future results, he said, it's there's still mass adoption coming, and there's so much influence in cryptocurrencies right now that, there's almost no way to go but up. So I thought that was great news. Basically, he says bear markets on average have a 71-day run, Moorhead pointed out, and we're 52 days into this. And then and he's actually worked at Goldman Sachs as a mortgage-backed security trader. So Goldman Sachs, like one of the top banks in the U.S. So for him to work there, it tells you, his level of expertise. He says it seems like another couple of weeks and everything will be normal and Bitcoin can start growing back up again. So I thought that was great news. Again, we may have some more of this sideways movement for another week or two, and then shoot back up from there. But yeah, I think it was good for him to say that and just kind of reassure everyone that, again, this happens every year. Don't panic. So, and then lastly, he said, well, the firm trades Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, all the big ones. The ones to watch are the new protocol tokens or ICOs with small caps, which is definitely something I agree with. ICOs are a big deal right now, and they're definitely something to invest in. Again, it's not investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but something to look at. And, ICOs are where the big returns are right now. So, keep that in mind whenever you're investing in stuff moving forward. So, Faisal says maybe problems between the team members. Yeah, I think MyEtherWallet and, my crypto kind of something going on with the team members, and maybe there's a fallout or something. So, just something to keep in mind with that. But, I think that was all of the articles I wanted to go over today. Basically, I just wanted to come out and, say, because I know Binance, there was a lot of, panic. Basically, people didn't know what was going on. And yeah, so it seems like they're just working on, their maintenance right now. So, hopefully they'll, again, have that up in the next couple of hours. But yeah, I wouldn't panic right now. I wouldn't really do much anyway. And I'll just wait to see what happens with them. So, so yeah, hopefully everything's okay with them, and it's nothing, nothing worse. But yeah, with that, if any of y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. But if not, then I think I'm pretty much done. It wasn't too long of a live stream tonight, but I just wanted to come on and let everyone know with the U.S. government shutdown, kind of what's going on with that right now, and at least they are coming to a resolution. Hopefully soon. So it could be reversed pretty soon. So. That could be some good news, in the next couple of days. So I'll definitely look forward to that. But yeah, for Bitcoin, again, just keep watching this $7,500 level. And if it falls through that, then we may be this next support at about 7,200. So keep those two levels in mind. And again, I'm just holding right now. I see Bitcoin very bullish, 30 to 50,000 at the end of the year. So just more and more people are getting into cryptocurrencies, and I definitely see it as a positive investment. So, Marco says, do you have any news on Cardano? I do not have any news on Cardano. I know a lot of people are bullish on it, and believe long term it could see, $10 or more. So I'm holding a little Cardano, not too much, but it's just one of those long term holds for me. So, I know they have a lot of great technology behind them and everything, but I haven't been keeping too much close attention on them, to be honest. So, yeah, but I do think they are a great company, and they do have a lot of potential for growth, so for what that's worth. But with that, everyone, I think I'm gonna head out. I want to thank everyone for joining. Appreciate that, and I hope y'all learned some stuff. And if you're not subscribed, definitely come subscribe. And I just want to get this channel growing, and so we can grow more together as a crypto family, and just keep getting this channel bigger and bigger. So with that, nothing else to say here. And Max said, when is Genesis mining Bitcoin coming back? I'm not sure when Genesis mining Bitcoin contracts are coming back. Hopefully in the next couple of months. I know the Ethereum contracts and the Z Classic contracts are, I believe it's Zcash. Those two contracts the pre-orders were up for April 30th. So Bitcoin contracts may be later than that. So we'll have to keep an eye on those. So definitely, follow their Twitter and see any updates we can find. But with that, again, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a like. Comment if you have any questions, and subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, thanks for watching.